seeing NATO deploy their quote nuclear umbrella. That is what they're warning of right now, and they are saying they are going to deploy over 300 warheads, and this is a major escalation. So let's get into the details here really quick. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple. This is the current situation as well domestically in the United States. The U.S. Nuclear Command Center, the quote doomsday plane, is also one of them, is in flight right now. All right, this is the Airborne Command Center for the U.S. military. It's currently in the air and is taking off flight while we are getting these same warnings from NATO. Okay, so this is what NATO is currently warning of. You can see here that they are warning that they're going to deploy over 300 nuke missiles throughout Europe. This is major. This is
Shalom, shalom, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh.
Yo, it's heating up. Everything's starting to get spicy. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learn from each and every day. And the brothers, too. Brothers are all the brothers, man. Straight up. Okay? And a healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Like this brother right here, Saints in Jersey. And I was watching this video earlier. You know, I'm just getting off work or whatever. It's been a late day, man. It is what it is. We getting sick of this place. We're getting sick of this place. But, you know, this is going to go into the ICBMs and the destruction of Babylon and really the prophecies. Because all these things are happening right in front of everybody's eyes. Either you see it or you don't see it. Now, it's a great gift that Yahweh Shai has given to his men and, you know, and certain women to have the eye salve and the understanding and to see these things that a whole lot of people strive and want to see, but they just can't because they blinded from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Now you saw that. Over 300 ICBM, or not ICBMs, but nukes, if you will. NATO is spreading them out all throughout what they call Europe, which is West Asia. Okay? Things are getting spicy. Everything's heating up. So let's read it. Let's go to Revelation 11 and verse 14. The second woe, which means what? World war is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The word woe goes into destruction. All right? And ultimately, that's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to do. Is what? Destroy Babylon and certain other places on this earth. We already know the state of Israel. They're going to get blowed up, toe up from the flow up. You already know what it is, but the third woe comes quickly. All right? And I actually saw this earlier too. And I was going to post it, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't post it. I just didn't post it. Okay? Let's continue on. You know, I'm not going to make this too long. All right? Now, you heard what he said. Matter of fact, here, let's go back. Let's go back and see what else he had to say here. Hey, it's getting real spicy, real quick. Oh man, the brother Amawan Abad right there. He said something. I recorded it. I may play it. I may not. He talking about I had a dream, and it reminded me. You know, on the way home, I was listening to. He's live. I think he's still live right now. But anyway, I was checking him out, checking out his live stream on the way home. Can't post nothing. You know, while you driving, it's just dangerous. Anyway. And he said, I have a dream. He's talking about Martin Lucifer, the king is what Martin Luther the king is how he said it. All right. And it reminded me of a vision that I have had about this very same subject that I'm going into right now, the destruction of Babylon. You know, and actually it was an actual, you know, a weapon that hit and it was loud and it was just like waves of heat and waves of heat. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget it. All right. So, you know, that was a vision, if you will. All right, so let's go here.
And a major escalation for this situation here. You can see here that they are planning on deploying 300 French nuclear weapons throughout the region in NATO countries. Okay, and one of the main ones that is highly contested right now is Poland. All right, they're talking about the...
Woo! Did you hear that? Is what? Poland. All right, so you've got a NATO and the EU spreading out a bunch of nukes all over the place, but basically encamping and surrounding that Great Bear, which is Russia. All right, now let's go to a map. Where's Poland at? Let's check this out. Let's read this first. Poland ready to host NATO nuclear weapon. President, I don't know, Andres Duda. Okay, zippity Duda. All right. All right. Poland is ready to host nuclear arms if NATO decides to deploy the weapons in the face of Russia, reinforcing its armaments in Belarus. Do you hear this? All right. It's getting spicy. See, and all these prophecies are coming true. Now let's look up. I looked up Poland on a map. All right. What's it called? Cartography, map making. Come on. Let's go. What in the world? Slovakia. This is crazy. There it go. I was tripping. All right. Probably some Esau Edom. You know, he got eyes everywhere. He knows what's going on. And you going into slavery, boy. All right. But this has got to come first. The third woe. Look, you see a map of Poland. You see Poland right there. What's right there? What's right up above that? What is it? It's Russia. Gog and Magog. See? That's why he going to turn and put hooks in the jaws. See, here's the thing with Russia. They're saying, you never trust thine enemies, but they're saying that Russia's army is not, it's a what they call it, a paper tiger. That their army is really not what they say it is, seeing as they really didn't take Ukraine like they wanted to, but all that may be propaganda. But you can't forget Slovakia. Give me one moment. This crazy ass dog, man. Damn. All right. But you can't forget this. All right. You cannot forget that Russia, right, the prince of Meshach and Tubal, right, has the biggest nuclear armament on the planet. And all this is in the prophecies. It's prophesied for that great bear, for Gog and Magog, for him to put hooks in the jaws. All right. And little does the United States and NATO and EU know, well, I'll say United States, Babylon. Little do they know that Smith and that waster that they're spreading all out through what they call Europe, which is really Asia, is getting ready to be shot on them. Jeremiah 51st chapter. What does it say? They created, they're sending all these weapons over there thinking that they're going to get an upper hand, but really all those weapons are going to be used against Babylon. So these people are in an ultimate trick bag. And let's read Isaiah 54 chapters, verse 16. Behold, I've created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. That is talking about ICBMs, splitting atoms, if you will. Nuclear, okay? What is it? They got the fission. I'm no nuclear scientist or whatever, but the fission bomb. They got the A bomb. The fat man, the little boy. And who are these people that cause the earth to tremble, man? Esau Edom. All right. When they dropped him, little man and fat boy over there in Japan. Okay? It's simple. It's simple to see what's going on here. Verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Talking about the Israelites. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, right? So, the scriptures go into it and tell you, I will leave you there and melt you, but the righteous, the righteous, the Israelites, the 1/3, and which comprise also the 144, right, shall be what? Saved. They shall be saved, but basically by the skin of their teeth. Okay, that's what's up. So they've created this smith and this waster, and it's going to destroy them. It's simple to see it. Okay, and you got and again, like the brother Saints of Jersey was going into earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if NATO and EU try to put some of them weapons down there in Ukraine, and that's really going to piss off the bear. That's really going to piss off Putin, the prince. It's going to piss him off. And he said he'd use it. He's got what? Go into the scriptures. What did it say? He said, I got weapons that can destroy America in 1 hour. And the scripture said in 1 hour, such great riches come to naught. I'm telling you, it's getting spicy. What did Nelly say? It's getting hot in her, right? I have a dream. I have a dream. I can't do it. I can't do the Martin Lucifer the King voice. But that was a hell of a vision, man. I'm telling you, it was a hell of a vision. Jeremiah 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon. Round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord Yahweh. And who is that? That's going to be all just a multitude of different nations, because they laid down with that great whore, the harlot, the mother of, the daughter of Babylon, and they're all pissed off. It says, therefore the nations are mad. Do you see what's happening here? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gathering all them people over there in what they call the so-called Middle East, middle of what and east of what, I don't know. Okay? But he's gathering all there in the valley of decision, and it's happening right in front of your eyes. Now, that being said, hey, GMS always told about the MOT to the BBB. Well, I'm getting ready to talk about it right now, because that prophecy has to come to pass before the end of the third woe, before Yahushua, our big brother, comes back to deliver the Israelites. Do you see it? You got these central banks talking about they're going to do this. You got the BRICS nations and their whole new system. You got the digital dollar being ushered in. All right? Now, what in the elites, what do they want to do? They want to crash the whole system so they can bring in their, what? MOTB. It's a mark. Charagma. They want to charag every damn body. It's simple, and in fact, it is the C-hip, and that's what it is. All right? So to you other camps or non-believers that it's not the micro C-hip, then you know something wrong with you, man. Verse 15, shout against her round about. She had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Taketh vengeance upon her. Who? That great whore, Babylon. See? And on this side, on the west side, right? On the west side of the earth, the uttermost parts of the earth, as the scripture calls it, which in fact is America. Okay? Over here is where the most of the deliverance is going to come. The salvation is going to come. It's very clear to see it. Why you think you got all these, they call them migrants or whatever, I call them illegal aliens or whatever. Man, there's a whole lot of jakes coming up over here in Babylon. See, either to get delivered or to get destroyed. And that's what's up. Okay? Verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of oppressing, what? Of the oppressing sword. They shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee one to his own land, man. This place is finished. It's done. See, let's read this. Joel 3 and verse 9. Let's see if I want to go back. Nope. Verse 9. Here we go. Brother arrows of indignation. Russia threatens Babylon with nuclear weapons. You see that? That's the spirit. You see that right there? That's crazy. All right. Verse 9. Proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men draw near. Let them come up. See, prepare what? War. It's a time for what? It's a time for everything. Peace. It's a time for safety. It's a time to love. It's a time to kill. See? And it's a time of war. And let's verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. See, now you got all kinds of these nations talking all kinds of shit against Babylon. You know, calling them out on their bullshit and everything that they've done. Everything that they've done, just straight calling them out. They're no longer afraid to speak against this great whore. Why? Because they see that she ain't shit. That's what's up. It is what it is. Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. See? Verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up upon the valley of the decision right there. It's right there. The valley of Yahweh. All right? For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Simple and plain, right? And it's happening right in front of everybody's eyes. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. He will leave you here and he will melt you. How you going to melt? Just like watch Terminator 2. Sarah Connor got melted. You know what? And before she had a chance, she was still screaming. Her soul was still in her body. And it wasn't nothing left but bones. It tells you that. What's the scripture? Zechariah 14th chapter. You know, I'm gonna stay black and die. You know, I'm going to be, the scripture said all the Israelites are going to be saved, so it don't matter. Well, yeah, of course it matters. You want to feel that heat? I'm telling you, that vision, let's go. Hey, let's go. I said I wasn't going to play. I'm going to play it any damn way. That vision I had, what'd he say?
In the chasing the American dream.
Uh-huh.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a damn nightmare.
You retard on crack cocaine. It's a nightmare. It's not a dream. I believe one day little black boys and little white girls and were to come together and hold hands together. And
I believe little white children, white girl, you know, and that dream, I'm telling you, man, that dream was extremely vivid. And you know what? Who had the wings over me? It was Yahweh Shai, man. He let me feel just enough of that heat to know you don't want no smoke from that. You don't want it. Shh. Y'all crazy. Verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great, man. And wickedness is all over this damn earth. You know, let alone Babylon, but here in Babylon, whoo. You know, hey man, just getting home from work today, picking up some food for the family or whatever. And especially the young generation, man, everybody is totally gone. I mean, they don't know what the hell's going on. They have no idea what's happening. You either got people trying to build, or from what I've been seeing lately, there's a bunch of Edomites that are just like on Skid Row, man. Like just poor, broke down cars, homeless. See? I know you brothers and sisters, it's a bunch of Edomites out here that are just homeless and through. Two-time losers in their own damn kingdom. Ain't that something? Verse 14, multitudes in the valley of decision. For that day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Woo! There you go. See? Why is the sun and the moon going to withdraw their shining at nuclear cloud? See? That, how was it, Slovakia? See if I can remember. Yeah, the heavens were rolled together as a scroll, man. Just look at a nuclear explosion. Shh. It's a vision, man. It's a vision. And this is going to come to pass. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, it's not a man where he shall lie. It's going to happen. So get ready for it, because here I come. There was that song. I forget who sung it. It's an old school song. Ezekiel 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Who? The prince of Meshach and Tubal. Putin. Man, Putin is going. I was talking to some brothers the other day, Salakia. You know, I got to say this. I was talking to some brothers the other day, and, you know, I asked them the question, man. I said, do you think Putin knows that he is, you know, I know Esau reads the scriptures, right? But do you think he knows that he's going to hit them buttons? I'm just wondering, you know, anybody on the comment board, you can give me your thoughts on that. But we say, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why I just posed the question to the brothers, and both of them said yes. Hey, I thought the same. Anyway, Ezekiel 38 and verse 4, man, it's getting hot, y'all. It's getting real hot. All right. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Hello. All sorts of armor, bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right. And one of the biggest swords ever created, a sword is a weapon, is what? The ICBMs, is the splitting of the atom. Those big, boom, boom, boom. You see? I'm telling you. And they're all going to hit perfectly. What they say is 200 million. You see? They say Russia got 30,000. You know, even within that. Well, you got them things called the cluster bombs or whatever. They'll shoot forth, and then they'll go into the atmosphere, and then they'll come back down like the stars. Those stars, right? And they'll come back down, And then they'll break up into like more little pieces, and then and next thing you know, you get 20 nukes off of one missile, man. So you pay attention to the scriptures. Let's go here. Salakia, I don't even know. The damn Disney Kingdom. Oh, that's Russia right there. They got some wild looking buildings over that way. Jeremiah 50 and verse 1. I knew I was going to get into Jeremiah 50. The word of the Lord Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye amongst the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. See? And every time we speak, man, we speaking these things into existence through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. These are his words. This is his message that we are been sent to warn you about. All right? So yeah, we are speaking these things into existence. What did he say? He said, publish it. Each and every time we do an epistle, it's a letter. See? Publish it and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken. Bel, one of those idols, is confounded. Marduk is broken in pieces. Another one of them idols. See? Her idols, there it is. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. For out of the north country, what is that north country? That would be what? Russia. The Great Bear. That's the north country. Let's read it. For out of the north country cometh a nation against her. Who? Babylon. Do you see it? Which shall make her desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Did you hear that? So all these moves is basically Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the master chess player that he is making these moves and making these people do this. The scripture tells you that the king's heart is in the mind of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. See, he's making them do this. He made them. You can't tell me that the creating of an atom bomb didn't come from on high, right? He made them, Oppenheimer and all. He made them do this, man. Their own destruction they created. What did Oppenheimer say? He said, "I have become the harbinger of death." When he saw what he created, what he thought he created, right? He said, "I have become the harbinger of death." Huh? Verse 4, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come. They and the children of Judah, northern and southern kingdom, all right, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord Yahweh their power. See? We going to seek him. See? All right, let's move on down here. Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as he-goats before the flocks. All right, there's one other thing. There's a couple of things I wanted to get out of her. Cut off the sower from Babylon, verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of the harvest. Woo! Gather his wheat into his barn. What he gonna say to the angels? Thresh ye the sickle, man. See, cut them out, cut it all down. Chop them up, chop, chop, chop. All right? For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn away everyone to his people. I just read that. And shall flee away one to his own land. That's the spirit. It's so nice. I had to read it twice. There was something. How is the hammer of the earth cut asunder? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? That goes along with it too. Oh boy. Babylon get ready to get slayed. What was that? 33. Yes, sir. Oh, these dogs are absolutely crazy. 32. And the most proud, you go into Obadiah, it tells you who the most proud is. They're proud to be an American. You know, when they get ready, at least I know I'm free. And while the Israelites are in captivity over here in Babylon, which spiritually was called Ashtoreth, Basra, many different names, really. All right, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about. I kindle a fire in his cities. That they what? Isaiah 14 and verse 21, that they do not arise, prepare slaughter for his children, that they do not arise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right, that's the world. But over here in Babylon, nothing's going to exist ever again. It's going to be a desert. And this, in fact, is the lake of fire. So going back to the genesis of this video that the beloved brother had brought out. All right, on the YouTube video, whatever. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, let's just say that. All right, what he was bringing out is some dude talking about, hey man, they moving all these nukes around, and they really surrounding the Great Bear, and that Great Bear, Putin, he don't give a damn. See, don't forget, the Lord is in the mind of the kings. Let's go. Verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Where? In Babylon. You see? And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Huh? Verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. Who? The Israelites. Yahushai. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He's gonna do his pleasure. He's gonna do his will. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Goodbye. Leave them neither root nor branch with a great noise. Boom! You see it? I gotta keep reading. This is beautiful. Verse 35. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon. See? And why it say the inhabitants of Babylon? The Chaldeans and damn Edomites. Who's the inhabitants of Babylon? The great melting pot. What they call it. Everybody and their mama. All right? You got Amazon getting ready to had a model of a mall they were going to make looking like the Tower of Babel, which goes into Nimrod. It's the same people. Same thing. If history's repeating itself, do you see? Except for this time it's going to be with what? Flames of fire. Burning and flames of fire. Let's go. Let's go. You see? And Babylon and upon her princes and upon her wise men. How are the wise men searched out? Huh? A sword is upon the liars. They shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. They shall be what? Dismayed. Let's go to that scripture. Let's go to that scripture. Where was it? Salakia. Where was it at? Let's see. These damn dogs, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, here it is right here. Isaiah 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, are you ready for this one? But this shall be with burning and with fuel of fire. Uh-oh. See, this ain't no traditional war where they, in the trenches. Oh, no. This is the lake of fire right here. Okay? For unto us a child is born, the Israelites, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, the 144,000 mighty men. And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, man. Malat Tazadak. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. U.S. nuclear umbrella extends to allies, partners, defense official says. So again, it's getting hot, man. It's getting very, very spicy. All these prophecies are coming true. And to you weak asses and you people that's the gainsayers or whatever, close your mouth. You dribbling, man. You dribbling. All right. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. There's a season, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up. All right. That which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance. See? What's that song? I can't control my feet. Michael Jackson, whatever. Verse 5. A time to cast stones and a time to gather together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. All right? A time to get and a time to lose. And Esau, Edom, your time to lose is well on its way. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend. A time to sow. A time to keep silence. See? And a lot of you Eves, pay attention to that one. All right? And you two turds. A time to speak. A time to love. A time to hate. A time of war. And a time of peace. Hey, and we right here. Did you hear the war drum? Dum, 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 dum. It's happening right in front of everybody's eyes. It's a time for war, man. See? Joel 3 verse 14. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. See? And that's that. I read that before too. I read a lot of scriptures twice. I don't know why I do that. Maybe it's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He has me do that. Interesting. But anyway, hopefully this lesson was edifying. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learn from each and every day. Healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Amen. It's getting spicy. See that? It's getting spicy. Hey, keep your eyes on the prize, which in fact is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Every chance you get, chant this place down. Because, hey, all these scriptures I just read, that show happened just now, didn't it? Okay? I don't know what the hell. What just happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all quit tripping. Y'all chill out. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Much love to you brothers and you sisters, man. You ox and you aquas. All right? Again, I'm gonna say it again. Every chance you get, chant this place down. Kwam Yasharala and Wa Abai Babal. Boom! Shalom.